Okay, here we go. Ready? Go. Ah, I feel it in my face. I feel the flush in my face. I feel so good. And if I notice, I wasn't thinking about anything else except trying to do those breaths. Nothing else was in my brain at that moment. Now just settle into your natural breath in your nose, out your mouth. Just notice how pain-free your body is right now. Notice the privilege of the pain, let the no pain of your body. For me, I have the pain in my chest and I'm able to manage that. But then if I notice past that, I have zero pain in my body. Just think about it. Go down your left leg all the way to your toes and all the way back up to your heart. There's probably no pain there. Now go all the way down your right leg, past your hip, past your knee, down to the tips of your toes, and come all the way back up to your heart. There's probably little to no pain there. Now go from your heart out to your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist, your knuckles to your fingertips. And then come back and notice how pain-free that part of your body is. Now go down your left shoulder, your left elbow, your left wrist, your left knuckles to your fingertips. Now come back and notice how pain-free that area is. Now go from your heart up through your neck, your esophagus, your arteries, through your chin, past your nose, past your forehead, past your ears to the crown of your head. Come back down, past your ears, past your jawbones, through your neck to your heart, and notice how pain-free that area is. What a privilege. All the beautiful things you did this week and your body is functioning exactly how it's supposed to. Now notice what you smell. Do you smell the fragrance of just taking a shower? Do you smell the fragrance of the laundry detergent on your sheets or your clothes? Is there a candle? Notice what you smell. That fragrance is going in your nose, through your nervous system to your brain, and then you, the thinker, are translated it into mean something. For me, I made a pot of chili today. It's simmering, and so that smell is filling my nose. And my brain is telling my thinker, and my thinker's like, that's gonna be good later. I'm excited about that. Now notice what you taste. Did you just eat something? Did you just breathe in something, that a fragrance, a perfume, or something like that? Or the taste of yourself? the familiar taste of your healthy self. Notice what you taste right now. That taste is going through your tongue, taste buds, through your nervous system, to your brain, and the thinkers interpreting that taste. And notice what you smell. No, we did smell already. Notice what you hear. You hear my voice? Do you hear yourself settling into the furniture, setting in? I can hear when I inhale, the air passes through the tip of my nose. Right around my nostrils, I hear that friction. When I exhale, I hear the air going out my teeth and my lips. I can hear the air conditioning system pushing air through the vents. Notice what you hear. Think about the miracle that you can focus in on one noise, and that noise goes in your eardrum, through your nervous system, to your brain, and then you, the thinker, interpret that sound. Just notice gravity, how gravity's holding you in that perfect place. Gravity's holding you in the chair. Gravity's holding your arms against the arm of the chair or against your body. Just notice gravity right now. The planet is spinning at the perfect rate so that it doesn't crush you or fling you off of the planet, but you're able to just live in the gravity. The best that could happen with gravity is happening right now. It's not too much, and it's not too little. It's the exact amount of gravity that you need right now to be able to breathe and sit there and relax. It's the best that could happen. Now we're going to dive into this. What's the best that could happen? Think about something that might be heavy on you right now. A relationship, a financial situation, something in your career or your business, something in your body. What's the best that could happen? Now, what I notice for me is when I say that, I have a conservative answer. Well, this could happen, but I want to give myself permission to have a ridiculous, unrealistic answer. Give yourself permission to answer the question in a big, bodacious way. What's the best that could happen? If there's any resistance, just let it go. You can pick it up on the way back. Just give yourself permission to answer the question like a 7-year-old little girl. What's the best that could happen? Try to get excited and enthusiastic about your answer. What's the best that could happen? How would this week look if you asked that question every time you came up against something? I don't know why I like the word against. Every time an opportunity showed up and you ask, what's the best that could happen? It's kind of exciting. You have to give yourself permission to be excited and enthusiastic, to think bigger. What's the absolute brilliant best that could happen that you could think of? There's probably stuff you can't even think of, but what is the biggest you could think, the biggest answer to this question? What is the best that could happen? If I put my product online, what's the best that could happen? If I put my song online to sell, what's the best that could happen? If I apply for the job that maybe I think I'm not qualified for, what's the best that could happen? If I try this new exercise program, what's the best that could happen? If I go on this date, what's the best that could happen? What's the best that could happen? Just let it echo past all the doubt, past all the fear. Let it just echo like you're in a canyon, and it echoes past all that, and then you get to see the beautiful answer. What's the best that could happen if I don't quit? What's the best that could happen if I do quit? It's such an exciting question. What's the best that could happen? It kind of makes me smile the more I look at it like in a childlike way. I kind of like get excited and having fun with it, imagining myself as a little boy answering the question in some big, beautiful, fun way, without any doubt, without any fear, without any worrying about failure or rejection. Just, what's the best that could happen? It's making me smile and feel good inside. Just try to go through your week a little bit and notice what's the best that could happen as you go through your week. What's the best that could happen if you love unconditionally? What's the best that could happen if you acted vulnerable and authentic? What's the best that could happen if you ask for help? What's the best that could happen if you offered help? There's so many places to go with it. It's so beautiful. What's the best that could happen? What if this was your safe place? What if this was your favorite blanket, your favorite pillow, your favorite outfit, your favorite question to ask? What is the best that could happen? Yeah, but Michael, I could be disappointed and I could fail and I could be embarrassed. All those could happen if you don't ask this question. I could get my heart broken. I could be disappointed. All that's true. But all that could happen if you don't ask this question as well. What is the best that could happen? We're just going to finish up with a couple minutes of just silence here. Just let the question echo. What is the best that could happen? Just stay in there. You're doing great. You did a great job. Whenever you're ready, you can come out. Take your time.